Start streaming. Hey, let's see what's happening. Okay, something's happening here. Okay, live. Okay, let's refresh here. Let's see. Yay, we're live. Something's happening here. Cool. Can you see the stream?
Yep.
Yep. All right. So basically, first we need to get to the proper spot, which is the double LTD hotspot. So I'm gonna turn on my wing beacon first.
Yeah, mine's on.
And find it. You're going into the outer one. They're really close together. One is sorry. One is closer to the planet and one is further from the planet. We are going to the further one.
Those scatter turns so badly in Super Cruiser's Conda.
Yes, I think maybe even worse. It's pretty same.
Yeah.
Right, I've got eyeballed it, so just target on me. Vector. Well, just took my clipper because I'm not gonna mine.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna, fly around and show you stuff. I have the limpets. Hey, I do. Right, so basically how you start this run is that you drop from the planet side. So you end up like 15 clicks from the center in the direction of the planet. That's like your entry point. I'm gonna switch to the map and show you what I mean when we get in there.
I'm almost there.
Okay. Dropping out. Here. So, let me just switch to the map real quick. Once you drop in. A mandatory pirate. You crash?
I didn't.
Oh? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I had some weird icon. Right, waiting here.
Yeah, almost there.
Pirates aren't coming. Minor. Something on the radar, but down there. Yeah, problem. Ah, there you are. Cool. So, let me just switch to the map so I can show you where we are and stuff. So basically, this is the center of the west side of the hotspot, obviously, and north side is the planet. Yeah. Basically, we drop
Yeah.
down around here,
Yeah.
and so if you look back towards the planet, you will see this double cloud right here. I've already blown these up. This is like your first marker when you drop into the hotspot. So I turn around that direction. You can see double clouds right there on the right side. Yeah.
Scan detected.
Got it?
One moment.
Now I'm just looking at it from here. So if you check my direction,
Yeah, I'm looking at your ship because my stream quality just went completely off, you know?
oh,
I don't know if that's my internet or...
hard to say. I mean,
Oh yeah, you know what? Someone's been mining them because,
yeah,
yeah,
that's what I did. You know, I blew them up because that's like basically how this works is these core asteroids, when you blow them up, they stay for blown up for 6 days. You know, so these work
yeah,
as sort of beacons for you. You know, like navigation marks. Usually blow some of these up, so it's easier to fly around and know where you are. So I'm not sure if you can see the stream now, if it picked up or if it's still shitty.
you know what? I can see something, but it's not perfect. You know, let me check my quality on my...
Okay,
Can change it, I think.
I could
Quality.
maybe check the
Right, I don't know why, but my stream quality was set to 144p.
okay. So it's better now?
Yep,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
okay.
better now.
So as I was saying, this is the double cloud that we are looking at on the right side there because we're somewhere around. So basically, when you blow these up, they stay blown up, so you can use them for navigation. So when uh, the point where we are going to start around is right here. So we want to find this cloud, you know, and
Yeah,
start from here.
right.
Yeah. So if I go back to the game, this is the double cloud on the right side. On the left side, I already see the single cloud. So that's where we are headed. I usually start pausing from here because you can already see in the distance, if you check the stream, I'm looking at these two rocks that were on the map. They look like
Yeah,
Coloroids, you know, the popcorn shape. So these two are the ones that you start with. I usually start with the bottom one, because you can see the next from the top one. Only there's like direct line of sight. So this is the first in the run. So next to the single cloud on the left from the
yeah.
direct
I'm following you. Yeah,
prospect him just for the sake of doing it. I think you'll have to do it too, though.
Prospector limpet engaged.
First, LTD
Asteroid
that
scan complete.
oh yeah. Just need to set up my fire groups quickly. 1 sec.
problem. Gonna check out your ship in the meantime. Gonna mean Conda for mining.
Yeah, I know. I had no other use for it, so I converted it for
Yeah,
mining vessel.
it's a good miner. I mean, you know, I mined it a lot in this ship. I still have it for the rest mine.
Right. Do you have to prospect them, don't you?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
I don't think the prospectors work in a way. Maybe they do somehow. I don't know. Could see the LTD deposit pop up.
Yeah, I've got them. I've got one.
Yeah, there should be one here.
Yeah.
Hey, looks kind of cool, you know, from like the first person perspective. Smacking them. Ha! They're pretty fast. Okay, so that's the first one. And let me map real quick in the meantime and collect those guys. So you just mined this guy right here, yeah? And the other one is right close to it in the direction towards the center. So basically what you want to do here is just to look towards the center and fly like, I don't know, 2-3 kilometers, and you will see the second popcorn right in front of you.
So look towards the
Yeah,
center.
basically what's a good idea is always when it's once you're done the mining the asteroid, just level out and look into the center so you get your direction and where you are. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
be
yeah. I'm looking.
particular like wary of not being upside down, because that can get pretty confusing. So the top part of the ring in the map is sort of like the illuminated one. You have to just check where the shadows are. So basically now you're upside down. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So we have to turn around as well, just to be in the
Right.
direction
So
of the
I'm looking
center.
at center spot now.
Are you? I don't think you are. I mean, at the closer one, not the further
Ah,
one.
you mean you mean
The
like the
hotspot.
center spot on the map? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Center of the map, which is the low temperature diamond hotspot in here. So I mean, if you just look at the
Oh,
direction and
I know what's wrong.
uh,
I don't have what it's called detailed surface scanner, and it doesn't show me the hotspots.
oh,
What the
okay.
hell? Yeah, I was like, holy shit! Yeah, I don't have detailed surface scanner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna make it pretty pretty troublesome for you, man.
Yeah. Like, holy shit! Yeah.
Yeah, can you grab that? Or I mean, I don't know if you have one somewhere.
You know what? I have one on my ASPX Explorer. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I could go to my
Yeah,
carrier.
you really need that point of navigation
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
otherwise, I mean, you can follow me. That's okay, but you won't be able to reproduce it at all
Yeah,
because
exactly. Okay,
yeah.
okay. One moment. I've never been in this ring. That's why it's not mapped for me. Because otherwise, I think once you map
Hmm.
it once, you don't have to have
No, you
details.
have to.
Scan.
You have to have it always. That's like the
Holy.
shitty part. If you want to do the hotspot thing, you have to have the DSS, no matter if you mapped it or not.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, gonna have a little stop here.
yeah. My bad.
No problem. So anyway, let me just talk about this map real quick because I have time. Oh, I don't want that. Turn on the toggle. So just to recapitulate, we've been here. This is the one we mined. So basically, if you look from here in the direction to the center, that's where the second one is. And if you check these numbers here, these are like depth. So higher the number, more like down the asteroid is. So we mined the one that was like in the lower part of the ring, and the other one is the upper part. So
Yeah,
basically, we need to just look this direction and a little up, and it should be right in front. And that's the one. Another popcorn. I'm just gonna park here.
so how long does it take to make the full run around?
I do the cutter with 512 tons, and I do it in like 1 hour and 15 minutes,
That's not bad.
something like that. Yeah, it's around 400 tons per hour. But then you have to wait for the reach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
Next.
respawn every 6 days. Yeah.
No, no, no. These deposits respawn every 3 hours.
Ah, one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
the cracked ones,
Break
the
1 hour
one.
for 6 days. Yeah. So I mean, every 6 days you can just grab the 6 mix charge launcher as well, and crack those droids that you want for navigation, which is some extra tons.
Yeah,
But other than that, it's basically just for the subsurface things.
gotcha.
Yeah, I've been trying to find some more like good droids around here, but I think I found them all. I found like 2 or 3 that were pretty outside, like 60, 70 kilometers with just one deposit each. So I was like, that's not gonna be easy to follow. These are really close together. Like I'm just
Hmm.
looking at the next one, the big one, in the distance down there. That's the next one, mine after find this one. It's already ready for you here. I bet your carrier is on the other side of the planet, huh?
Yeah, pretty much so.
Yeah, typical.
And also on the other side of the ring as well.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah, the ring side here is pretty important, you know, because it's a little tricky because the light is coming sort of sideways, but it still is like above and below the ring, you know. So right now you can see on this guard ray right
Yeah,
in front of the pulse wave scan file. You can see its angle, but still this is like clearly the top side. But sometimes if you just, you know, rotate around the asteroid and fly around, you know, sometimes this doesn't look like the bottom side that much, you know.
yeah.
So yeah, you have to always level out and set for the center before moving to the next one, because that really like keeps you in the mind of where you actually are, like at least the general area.
Goddamn detailed surface scanner. That's
I totally forgot about that.
a rookie mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, live and learn. It happened to
I,
me
cou-
too.
I should be more prepared, you know.
That's fine. There's no rush. That's what mining is, you know. Relax, lay back, chill a little bit.
Yeah.
So how's your TV?
Oh yeah, it's
Is it good?
it's so yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's okay. I mean, you know, I just enjoy playing on 65-inch
Cool.
from my sofa with Ambilight. That's Ambilight with Elite Dangerous is a
That's
beautiful
cool.
thing.
Do you play on gamepad or just keyboard mouse?
No, just keyboard and mouse. To be fair,
From the couch.
yeah,
Ah, lazy old school style.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we all been there. Yeah, I couldn't do the couch from for the Elite with the joysticks
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course
and the
not.
pedals and stuff, but yeah, I can see the appeal. And the Whirlpool support finally decided to send me the replacement cable
Oh yeah,
after like a month.
yeah. So is it working now? Everything's
Well, I
sorted.
mean, I fixed it myself. I fixed the broken cable. I just, you know, went on it old school and just, you know, down the insulation and found the one cable that was broken and just, you know, mangled it together. You know, didn't even solder it because I don't have
Yeah.
soldering machine. So, and then I just used the Band-Aid tape, you know, to stick it around. But it works. So, when the replacement comes, I will just leave the old one in there because it works for now, and I will have the spare when this one breaks, if it breaks. Bolt, and I will spare for the other bias or, you know, for whatever comes.
So that set you have now, is it like top of the game basically? That company that makes them. That how do you say that name? Virpil.
Virpil, yeah,
Virpil.
Virpil. I don't know how they call it in
Yeah,
English.
yeah,
It's I think it's like virtual pilot thing. Yeah, I mean these guys and the VKB, though they have also some pretty neat stuff. But I mean, it's definitely like great above what you can normally buy on store like Amazon. Because like the best thing you can normally get is Warthog, I think, and Warthog isn't that great. Like if you just check like the photos what's inside, it's all plastic and it looks really great on the outside. It's like sturdy and shit, and I'm sure it's like higher quality build than the cheap stick, like you know 100 pounds or less.
yeah.
But it's not as high grade build as Whirlpool or VKB because you know they use like metal solid parts and stuff, so that's a little bit different. But nevertheless, the cable on mine broke anyway, so I was a little disappointed. But I mean, it can happen.
How long you had it?
It's like year and a half old ish, you know, a little over that, so it's still under warranty. So
Yeah.
they are just sending the replacement cable because the warranty thing. But yeah, it really took like a month. It was a little underwhelming from the perspective of the customer service.
Oh yeah, I've seen your post.
Mhm.
Right,
And
just
I
swapping
also
modules.
and the final and the most funny part is that because I was thinking about getting like different cams for joystick because I don't have the Cosmo cams. I wanted to try them, so I wrote them into the ticket that I'm considering buying that, so it would make sense if you just packed it together and said it as one package. So get back to me on how are we going to do that. I suppose that I will just make an order and send you the order number, and you will add the cable there. And what they wrote me is that we already sent it.
Oh, well,
Here's the tracking number. I was like, okay, whatever. So I'll just order it separately then.
so like, is it all just for Elite, or you play different games on that?
No, I basically play only Elite on it.
Yeah,
I mean, there is always the slight possibility of Star Citizen coming out in like sort of final form.
at some point. Yeah.
At one point in distant future, maybe. So yeah, I maybe actually I used it for X4 too.
Oh yeah, I've seen that game as well.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I mean, it's really different beast than Elite. It's less about flying and much more about economy and building. So and you have fleets and you build fleets and you manage can completely obliterate everyone. Is cool. And you can break the game too. I mean, the economy is like completely live. So when you just destroy some sort of factory, there's like if there is a shortage of things, you won't be able to buy ships because parts for them. So you kind of have to take care of that because if you don't, you cannot build a fleet.
Gotcha. Right, setting off from
Cool,
the
cool.
pad.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, X4 is neat. I mean, it has terrible optimization. Probably never gonna change, but it is what it is. But even on high end, machine, you can get like 30 FPS or less in more intense battles. Might be still on. 70 messages from the pirates. I see all. How do you make a living?
Yeah, I love when they
Yeah.
some NPC, I don't know, in Sidewinder tries to gank me.
Exactly, you are like Engineer Kunda, and there's
Yeah,
this adder asking for 2 tons of platinum. I was like, seriously, dude.
exactly. It
Like,
can all end if you just give me
yeah,
40
yeah.
tons of cargo.
But I think he's telling that to himself, like it can all end if you just gave it to me. I could be alive.
Yeah,
No, that's terrible. That's pretty terrible. I don't know. They should do something about it. And the fun part is that sometimes, if you really don't want to, like bothered with them, you can just jettison it and just scoop it back. You will leave. That also works sometimes. Right, soon to be back from the ESS shenanigans.
that's interesting. I didn't even had to scan the ring just because
Uh,
surface scanner,
I
all
think
the
you
hot
already scanned it at some point.
maybe,
I
maybe.
think so. It's not like the first time we're here. But
Yeah, that's true. Jesus, my fire groups are a mess after
it
all this.
takes something, Kring. Man, I love this clipper. For core mining, but ship.
Always liked how it looks. I
It's
never,
so fast, I mean,
yeah,
I mine has like I don't know, almost 200 tons, like 192,
yeah,
and when it's fully loaded, it still boosts to like 620.
600. That's nice.
It's insane. So it's great for like core mining because you have to fly around a lot, searching
Does
for
it stop?
cores.
Does it stop nicely, or is it drag
It's not
queen?
bad. I mean, if you compare it to Cutter, it's definitely much better. So, and since I'm used to Cutter, for a lot of mining, good. It's great. I kind of love it. It's not that hard to handle. Sometimes it's a little jumpy, like because it's really fast engine. But overall, it handles pretty well. But you know, the speed is the only like good thing there is about it. It's terrible hard points and their placement,
Yeah,
of course. It has shitty shields and it has shitty hull. So I mean, and it's large vessels.
also looks nice. I
Yeah, you know, Basque, sure, sure, you do that. But I've never was one for basking alone. I bought Clipper like years ago. Uh, Flew it once and I was like, eh. So I sold it. And now I was like, with a carrier, you know, you don't really need to care about like jump range. You have enough cargo and still be able to like fuel scoop and jump. So I just thought, yay, Clipper, let's try it. And it works great for mining with carrier, you know, at least for the cores. Just the speed is unparalleled. Nice cargo. Cool, I see you're back.
yeah, yeah. Just gonna quickly sort out these fire groups.
So now you should be able to see the center of the hotspot, huh?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
could. Yeah.
cool.
Is it the same? Yeah.
There he is. Trip of shame.
Yeah.
Alright, so I just tagged it for you here. I'll prospect it too, because why not?
Prospector
That's the
limpet
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
available.
that's the second one with 2 deposits.
Prospector limpet engaged.
There are also other ones,
Scan
but
detected.
other. But I hope you offloaded those diamonds you had.
But I'll not let what? Sorry.
That you offloaded the diamonds that you already
Yeah,
mined.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, cool, cool.
Where are these? Where is my prospector? There it is.
I don't actually need to target the prospector, you know, we just need to fire it, I think. Oh,
Asteroid scan complete.
yeah, right.
Limpets.
This one looks nice. Just halfway through. You already put like 4 charges in?
I think 3.
See. That's nice. Like 12% down. You're gonna get 8 charges out of that. Oh, yeah, there. One more. Get that fat belly of Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice ship. Oh, mining water. Dude, that's water, isn't it? Or maybe
What
it's
the?
not? I don't
Why
know.
mining water?
Yeah, yeah, there's the one. I wasn't sure if you see them the same way I do, because sometimes it can get glitchy and they may get swapped around for different people. Like the positions, I mean. Can you imagine like mining water with all the water worlds? Like, why the fuck would you
Yeah.
do that? Just go there, you know, and bring a bucket. You didn't forget how to subsurface mine.
Yeah, just a bit rusty, you know.
You'll see next one is the limpet killer. You know, it spins pretty like nasty. So that's gonna be crazy for ya. We'll see how well that's gonna go.
Did it should it show how many rockets that I need to fire more? You
Yes,
know, like,
yes. If you actually, you know, when you have the enemy, you can see his hull. You know, so it's exactly the same thing here. Now it's at 20%, so this was the
yeah,
last
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
it took me a while to notice that too.
I'm blind.
Yeah, so when you mine it, you will see how it drops, and basically it goes from 3 charges to like 9, maybe 10. I think 9 charges is the best you can get out of one deposit, and that's completely random. But there is like a global effector because some instances, you know, are generally like more plentiful than others. So you just figure that out as you go. But it's like plus minus 100 tons on the 500 ton run. All right, so this was the second deposit rock. So the first rule is to level out. Yeah. So find the top of the ring, and look into first. So are looking at and heading. And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna the map. So we remind this guy right here. These two are
I'm
done, and we're
looking at
looking.
spot.
Yeah, and we're looking into direction here. We're looking into the center of this spot. So the next one is for LTD Beast is on our right side, basically, I don't know, 90 degrees almost, and we actually do have a line of sight. So if I just start rotating to right from this rock, just mined, which is one,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
you can see it from here.
how far is it? 20? No, it's only like
It's
1
basically same,
kilometer from
yeah,
us.
it's not far, it's same distance, you know, so you basically need to the navigation dot is really helpful here because it can like tell you if you are keeping in the same distance like in the circle. So if you look at the map and look at the navigation dot, I mean this one right there next to the radar, you want to
Yeah.
be looking at 90 degrees, right? This
So
direction, which is
nine,
basically what the dot tells you.
so when I'm looking at spot, yeah, it's in the center of the dot is in the center. So that rock is like 90-degree from that rock, is
Yeah,
it?
to the right. If you
To the
rotate to the
right.
right around
Yeah,
90
yeah,
degrees, you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
will face the correct direction. And
So
actually you can see it from right here. I'm just pointing at it, so if you check the stream, we'll be able to see
need
it.
to full swipe
That
it.
big one. It actually has almost like a choroid right to the right side from of it, so that's like a navigational point as well. You look from here, and if I really quickly switch
How
to the
many
map.
times have you done it? You've got
I
everything.
many times. So anyway, this is the navigational, popcorn shape that I was mentioning right now.
I'm checking
Also,
your I'm
okay,
checking your stream.
yeah. So we are here looking in this direction. This is the big guy that we're going to mine, and this is the navigational popcorn shape.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just
Yeah,
wonder why my pulse wave doesn't show that rock.
doesn't when you pulse it from your position. Don't see those.
The hell? Now my pulse wave doesn't lit up any rock from that spot, you know? All of them are
Weird. Let me check. I'm looking at the opposite direction.
the hell?
You wanna turn to the right from from when you're facing the center.
Yeah, 90-degree from the on the right, yeah?
Yeah, to the right, but you were actually turned to the left. I'm not sure if you're upside down, maybe. Yeah, you're
Ah,
upside down. That's the problem.
yeah.
You always have to check which part is top. Yeah. Now you're turning the correct side. Exactly.
Right. So, and that one we need.
That big one. I'm just gonna fly towards it so you can see the direction.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and you can also see the popcorn to the right from it. So that's like a
Yeah,
nav point too. And this guy
gotcha.
here, It's my favorite limpet killer because it's probably the most difficult one to mine, but it has 4 deposits, so it's like the famous egg of Boran. There are actually 3 of them. It's myself too, to be at least useful a little bit more.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
So now I'm just, looking back from your approach, and you can see the blast clouds behind you, on this stream. And the spot is right there, so we basically, went the 90-degree traverse. It's funny. Looks like, yeah, you're shooting one spot on the asteroid, and I can see the SSD deposit on some like other location, but you are hitting it actually because the rocks are spewing from that spot. So interesting. What the hell?
What's wrong with my limpets? All of them died. What?
Because this is a limpet killer. It happens so
Nice.
that and about this rock, that you can see the fragments go really close to the asteroid surface. So basically, when you mine it, it sort of rolls over it before it clears. So the limpets tend to smash it and die. Sometimes you have to just distance a little bit, but overall, just bring a lot of limpets. Looks like a nice instance.
Yeah, this rock spins quite
Yeah,
fast.
yeah. This one takes a little practice to master. But it's doable. I can do it in the cutter, find it pretty fast, so. I think it's harder with keyboard because you don't have the axis control for thrusters. I would just have to mine. Then deploy some collectors, collect what's cleared from the asteroid surface. But like, they're not spewing like in a perpendicular direction. So it's gonna get pretty deadly for the limpets. Five fragments. You know what's interesting? That the LTDs are the only ones that have these high yield from the subsurface, like up to 5 fragments. When I tried like with tritium or pionite or whatever, it's like 2, 3 max. I don't know why is that.
Right?
Yeah. I'm yet to try that in resource extraction side though. There is like some sort of difference. There is for like laser mining. So maybe so for subsurface as well, but
It would make sense.
maybe. But then again, it's frontier, so maybe not. Yeah, this one is the deadlier one.
I'm shooting at that deposit. Yeah, good job.
On the other side of the rock, huh? Yeah, it happens to me sometimes. How we build here? 20%, but not great. average.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it was done. Some more left, or that's it? I think
I
that's it.
think that's it.
Cool. All right. So, uh, let's just finish collecting because that's gonna take a little while.
Yeah, I've got 10 of them.
Yeah, but it's normal here because you know they just tend to get all over the place. So that's fine. Just gonna switch to the map to update our position. So we mined this guy right here, this for LT, and we're going to move actually in the direction away from the center. So that should find you line up, and also the popcorn next to this big rock is gonna help us navigate for the next roid as well.
Yeah, I need
So
to
yeah,
keep
just
in.
finish the collection, no worries. The
Yeah,
most important thing is to always figure out where's the top and where's the bottom.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right now, I think are correctly up.
I'm looking
Yes,
at. Yeah,
yes, yeah. All right, and you're looking at this. So
yeah.
we wanna basically turn the other way around.
180 degree. Yeah.
You check the map; it's basically the opposite direction from the center, and the popcorn is gonna help. So start pulse wave this thing. Yeah. And basically, if you let me check where exactly you are, but from this general direction, you look into direction of the horn.
Yeah, I'm looking at popcorn now. Yeah.
You will get the vector because if you check the stream, I'm looking in the distance. There is one quite shiny rock,
Yeah, just
partially
behind the
obscured.
behind the popcorn, like.
Yeah, it's in that direction. It's partially obscured with this big rock. I'm gonna fly in that direction so
Yeah,
you can.
I see it. I
Yeah,
think I know.
yeah,
I
yeah,
see it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the next one that we need to. So basically, these 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks are really close together. It's like the easy start because you can find the beginning really easily because of the blast cloud, and from there you just eyeball it once you get all the shapes right. But I'm gonna be here for the reference
Prospector limpet engaged.
first.
Asteroid scan complete.
I forgot how limpets die in this kind of
Yep,
mining. How
yep.
quickly they die.
I mean, they sort of die always quickly.
Yeah.
It's the thing because they can't do reverse. Yeah, that's the word I was. They can't do reverse, so they
Mm.
always, when they grab something, they have to continue in that direction and turn around. So if the fragment is touching the roid, that's pretty much it for the poor little teeny tiny limpet. Gonna die. Could problem mine it. I was able to target yours before.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying some kind of proper HOTAS like
Hmm.
you do, but holy shit, I don't know if I can justify buying it for like 1 or 2 games. You know what I mean?
I know, it's pretty expensive, but I mean, it's like you spend a lot of time in this game anyway.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
it's not like it's not a game that you buy for I don't know 50 hours.
Yeah,
That's it. So I mean, you have to consider that as well. But I would still pretty much recommend the double stick instead of HOTAS because I don't know. I mean, the throttle and like space game doesn't seem that much,
yeah, yeah.
that much important to me. But I mean, it's definitely whatever floats your boat, right? Give it a thought, you know. 12 sticks with pedals. I think you already have pedals, right?
Yeah, yeah, from
Yeah,
my steering wheel.
yeah. So it makes total sense, you know. Just get two sticks. I would totally look at the if you want something a little better than like the that we talked about. Just look at the VKB Gladiator. Those are like, you know, it's not as expensive as like Whirlpool and their higher end sticks. They're still pretty solid. I think one goes for like I don't know 100 100 pound, 120,
All right.
and they make them like left and right as well, you know. So like it's not like you buy this universal or actually right stick and use it on left hand. That's so those were two deposits, right? Yeah,
Two.
so that's all for this asteroids. Let me just switch to the map as well, real quick. We mine 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the guy we mined now. Now we have to fly a little further, but there is a blast cloud already present. This guy here already blown this up, so we will use this for the navigation to find these asteroids right here. We need to distance a little bit, 42 kilometers here. So first, as I'll level out to find the top, then look to the center, so you get the proper directions.
Yeah, checking out the center. Yeah, bam. Now you're
Double
on
check
my
if we
right.
are correctly rotated. Right now, I'm not so sure. Actually, I think I was upside down. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, this sometimes really does get confused. Double check. Yeah, I think like this. Yeah, top.
Gotcha.
So from there, we want to go to the right,
Yeah, yeah.
and we need to fly.
Sorry.
Actually, I think the cloud already spawned back there because we are already facing a little bit away from the center, so we are going to gain distance. Which and there's one cloud which I know I blown up. So this is basically where we need to fly now. And get the.
So you were boosting above 600 in Clipper.
No, I'm not. Not yeah, I can, but I'm not boosting now. I'm just cruising. It's
Yeah, yeah,
still
yeah.
that still goes like almost 500, I think,
Yeah.
eventually.
Well, when I'm boosting, I'm just hitting 350. So,
Yeah, that's like I don't know, 75% throttle for me, maybe a little more. All right, so
so this one is a bit further, I can see. Yeah.
yes, and there's already the cloud. I'm gonna swap to the map. Right now I stopped around here
I'm,
because I already blown this up. I didn't blow this bromolite up because bromolite wants that.
yeah.
And you can use it as a second navigational point because you know you can tell deep cores pretty easily. So you will have the blast cloud and then you have the deep core next to it, so you know exactly where you are when you see that. So the blast cloud is on the left, and on the right, when I start pulsing, we the asteroids we're interested in. Pull up a little bit. There's the bromolite core right there. So right next to it, guy here, further one from the two that I was showing on the map. So I always start with this one from the pair.
Ah, so them two are quite close
Yep,
together.
yep.
Yeah.
They are just around the bromolite core actually.
Limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
One deposit here. Ah, that's the one.
I remember when I was mining with my Vete in
Mm.
like it was a bit easier because it's
It
way
turns
more.
it turns a little bit better. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Well, I mean, you could do it with all here. I mean, why not? But you
right.
would have to
So
totally refit it from the combat, right?
exactly, yeah.
Ah,
I
that
don't know if I
sucks.
can be asked. I just probably
No,
would
no.
buy second one. Right. So
Exactly.
in this rock we had one.
Hmm.
Did we?
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
one
only
server.
one.
Yeah,
So, okay, map time. So we're here,
yeah.
and
I'm
we
just
want to get to this rock.
collecting.
So that's basically just turning back towards center, and it's right in front of us.
Yeah, I'm looking at center. Yeah.
So if you pause it, it's pretty bright. So that big popcorn right in front of us. If you look towards the center,
Yeah, yeah. See.
there's this little marble that does nothing. Looks like it could have something, but no, just doesn't. This is the other one here.
Oh, I need to destroy some limpets.
Oh yeah, 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 that happens all the time here. I think you should be over 100 tons of LTDs now, like 120-ish, I would say.
Almost 100, 98.
Oh, okay, alright.
But I had few more from that first run,
Yeah,
so
that's true, so that would count to like a little over 100,
110.
I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
And this one is also a little difficult for mining. Turns in a bad way, and I think one of these subsurface deposits gives a really bad, angle for the fragments.
Jesus, I almost abandoned LTDs instead of limpets.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Watching that one is fine. The other one is shit.
Asteroid scan complete.
One on the edge.
Come on.
Need a little practice, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, some of them, they feel like they have some sort of deflector.
Yeah, I like sometimes you can nicely bounce them off
Mm,
and then
mm,
they
mm.
gonna hit the spot.
Yeah, that's fun when that happens. I like that.
I forgot that some of them deposits take so many rockets.
Yeah, yeah, some of them are really juicy. So, I mean, it does make sense to mine even the rocks with just one, because, sometimes you get the 10 charge deposit on those, and it's...
Yeah.
But then again, like flying 20 kilometers to find one with one deposit sounds a little bit excessive, so... I still
Yeah.
have, like, spots or roids I found that I didn't put in the map yet. Not sure if I'm gonna... But yeah, maybe I will find some forgotten ones, and it
You
will
really like
all make
mining, don't
sense.
you?
I still have the other, of the pair of the hotspots to find, to map. That would kind of make sense. I just had a Discord sound. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I just had this Discord, somebody logging
Exactly.
off, and
I
yeah,
had the same sound, yeah.
weird, weird. Was wondering if there's some glitch. Yeah, that's the shitty spot. This one, I hate this one. This deposit.
You've been mining so long that you've got your favorite ones and the ones you hate most.
Yeah, I remember ones that are particularly nasty, like this one. I think you need to launch more collectors. There's just poor
Oh
one
shoot, I
guy,
forgot.
poor
Yeah,
one
yeah.
guy
I
trying.
just got one. Oh
Yeah,
no.
they all died. That's what I meant. It's a shitty spot, this one, but money. But it's nice view anyway. They all there?
Come on.
Ah, this is fucked up. Like I'm literally watching you shooting a different spot on the asteroid than what I have as the SSD deposit. But the rock's coming out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you shoot somewhere and the rocks come from somewhere else.
Right, this one's done. We've got.
Cool, cool. This one's done. So basically, okay, let's do the leveling first because that's best practice.
I'm just gonna collect all them
Yep,
fragments.
yep. I already leveled. This next one is also pretty easy to find because map. This is what we might right now. Here, we need to basically come back towards the center to around 20 kilometers, and there's already a blast cloud right next to the rock that we are going to mine
That
now.
blast on the right of the spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
It's actually halfway to spot from. Yeah, the one towards the right. I just
Gotcha.
respect to the game. So basically, what you need to do is just boost the direction and find the one rock that is there, and then there is another move towards the. So
Gotcha. Oh, got almost all the fragments, so
yeah, I'm
can go
looking
in
at
the
the scanner right now, watching them all work. Go, 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 little guys.
130 tons.
Coming pretty fast, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, with some practice,
Mm.
I could speed it up.
Yeah, you can totally get to those 400 tons per hour, maybe more.
Mm, that's not bad. How much LTDs are now? Like,
I sell them from the carrier, so I don't really check markets, but what I
oh
sell
yeah,
them
yeah.
for is like 330 thousand per ton. So, or give or take, depending on how the general markets are, up it or 10 or 20k.
Right.
So
Oh,
usually, definitely over 300, which is like, if you manage to pull the 400 per hour, that's like 120 million per hour for the mining run.
gotcha. All right, all collected. Yep.
Cool. So let's move on. But the selling is hit or miss. Basically what I do is I just mine stuff into the carrier until it's sort of loaded with not too much but not too little, and I just do other stuff. And as I fly around the bubble, people just buy it usually. In
Yep,
not
that's nice.
really, not really long time. So I made like 8 billion like that since the mining rebalance, which was end of November last.
Oh,
So
that's not bad.
that's not bad at all. So
Do
basically, I'm
you?
just flying here the straight line, and I'm just looking at the next droid
Yeah,
right.
I think. Yeah, I can see it on my pulse wave. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. So,
So, do you mind tritium to your carrier, or you buy it?
I mean, it takes so little that I think I bought a bunch when it came out. Then there was some free giveaway from Frontier 1 or 2. When once they
Yeah.
top the tank, and once I think they gave you something in your hold. I don't really remember. So it uses so little if you just fly around the bubble that I actually didn't have to buy or mine stints at all. And I still have like 600 in the tank.
Mm.
So, but I think I will just buy it. I tried mining it actually. Just I found one of the high res site in the tritium hotspot. But for some reason, unlike the platinum or pynite would usually mine in res sites, the tritium doesn't go over 30%, in composition, which isn't that great, because then it's not that fast. You cannot pull as fast as platinum or pynite.
Yeah.
And it gets kind of annoying. I was like, well, if it's not as fast as platinum, you can mine platinum, buy tritium with money you make on the platinum, and you still have a bunch of left, you know? Because platinum goes for like, what, 3 times more than
Yeah,
tritium for the
yeah,
price? So, oh shit,
right.
asteroid.
So
So it
this
doesn't really
round,
make sense to mine it if you are in the bubble. I mean, it makes sense to mine it, you know, when you're out there and you cannot buy it. But yeah, I would just buy it. But I didn't try the subsurface tritium, but then again, it doesn't spawn like 5 chunks like LTD pops.
right? This
Kinda shitty too. Anyway,
this
up,
one's empty. Yeah.
up, and I'm gonna switch to map real quick. So we're here, and what we need to do is just fly straight towards the center at 10 kilometers. We will see one shiny rock in front of us, and then there's gonna be another one left, so that we can basically same this back.
10 clicks towards the center. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 clicks. I always just pulse all the time to the general. It's basically obstructed all the time. So as you fly, it's just this, you know, orange. I don't know this ish kind of thing. It just pops in front of you, right here. Bam. That's under the 10-click mark. See?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, suddenly pops.
Yeah.
This one is also pretty difficult with the deposit placement, but it's just one, so you can do it. But I don't like this. And that's well, show that I'm not full of shit, and it's actually there.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Scroll down, see, there it is.
Asteroid scan complete.
Also, I would recommend when you do the leveling and then trying to get the bearings for the next asteroid, don't roll and pitch to the yaw, because when you roll and pitch, you just, you know, lose the up and down sense pretty quick.
Yeah, makes sense.
Interestingly enough, I can see exactly the same one that you did, like mine, but again, you are hitting somewhere else. I love Elite and these weird glitches, you know.
Yeah. I mean, when we were doing the Targoids
Yeah,
war,
yeah,
Jesus Christ, so many instances were
that was
broken.
terrible. Yeah, that was terrible. I think, you know, Odyssey is gonna be a huge clusterfuck because
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do anything with the networking. You know, maybe they will limit a number of people in instances, which is just going to piss everyone off.
Yeah, I wonder what's the limits gonna be actually.
I think currently it's 64. Like theoretically, you can do it. It's pretty hard to get 64 people into one instance, but you can technically do it, I think, or something like that. You know, it's pretty high.
Right, this one's done. Lim-
Cool. All right, so our usual best practice of find the center and level out. All right, so
Got the center.
hopping to the map right now. So we mine this one, 0.3 depth. The other one is 0.5, so it's a little lower than we are right now, or at least where the rock that currently mine is, and it's to the left. So if you look just left and down, you will see another glowing rock pretty close. I think
Yeah,
you're
just need
upside
to-
down, man.
Again. How do
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's as I said, it can get tricky.
Yeah, I need to sort this out. Yeah.
Yeah, the other let's say navigational hints to what is up and what is down is that this blast cloud, which is in front of us, which is like 4 kilometers from the hotspot center,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
it's
can
in
see
the
it.
upper part. So if it's up, that's up.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
uh. So if you then look a little down and left from the center, from this, you will see this rock right here, this big potato, a little bit lazy look.
Yeah, just waiting for them limpets too.
So this is the next one, also with one deposit.
Yeah, yeah, I can see it on my pulse wave. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So anyway, the Odyssey, I don't think that they are going to improve the networking that much because they didn't say anything about it. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. They only say we are sticking to with peer to peer, which okay, makes sense. But if there was some major improvement, I'm not sure if it's possible. I don't think with peer to peer you're stuck with what the people have, you know. But even then, if they were able to somehow sort it out, they would definitely mention that and not just, oh, we're sticking with peer to peer and experience is going to stay seamless.
Yeah, I mean, it's on when we had many commanders on that Targoid
Yeah,
fight, and sometimes it was bad.
it was pretty stupid. But I mean, it was hit or miss. I mean, that's the peer to peer thing, you know. Because
Yeah,
once there were people with good connections, I know there were instances which were full and they were like okay, you know, it wasn't the best,
yeah,
but it was working quite nice. Then there
yeah.
were just instances with like I don't know 6 people. Oh fucked. Oh, yay! You're ramming. It's above you, man.
But still, that Targoid hunt was one of the best things I've done.
Oh yeah, totally. I hope they will put the combat zones for Targoids back soon because that
Yeah,
was so awesome. I mean, it was the best. Totally. I've been playing for a long time. Yeah.
amount of cash you could make on them was insane.
Mm-hmm. I think they will nerf it because it was
Mm,
pretty obscene. I mean,
yeah,
I don't
that's true.
mind it, but I wouldn't be surprised that if they wanted to rebalance it because I mean, if you look at it like, I know it's all combat bonds, but then again, if you just hunt like a wanted NPC outside combat zones, they are usually with higher bounties because you cannot kill them in such high numbers so quickly usually. The combat zones, so for combat bonds you have like less money. But with Targoids, no matter where you find it, always the same money, you know? So, and in combat zones, they really like spawn one after another, so it's much easier and faster. So it would make sense to nerf them there, but I hope they won't, and hope they will put combat zones back soon.
Well, you don't really need money, don't you?
Well, no, well, there's need and then there's want.
Yeah, well, that's good point. Well,
No, I mean, sure, I don't need really.
I really butchered this rock, but yeah, it's done.
Okay. So what we need to do now is basically look in the direction of the rock that we mined previously. Not sure what prospect limpet class you got, but if you have two active,
Yeah, I
just
got only one. Yeah,
okay. So let me just back to the map. So we're right here. This is the one we mined, and there is one cloud already blown up, basically in this direction. Also from the current rock to the through the previous rock and on. So which here you can see this is the cloud I'm talking about. This is the one that we've been to previously, that one at 20
oh
kilometers,
yeah, gotcha,
and
gotcha.
this is the next one. We are going to actually fly through
Yeah,
and look for a rock that is behind it in basically this direction. So it's just fly in a straight line. Easy, huh?
gotcha, gotcha.
Okay, let's see how fast this thing can cruise actually in a straight line. Okay, righty.
I'm pushing 200 tons almost.
490, that's nice. Still accelerating. 495, cruising. 496. Just flies 500 without boosting.
264.
Alright, so let me just slow down right here and turn on the pulse rate analyzer. So the fly through the cloud is basically the best device because they do.
Yeah, I'm
And once
getting
you
into the
through,
cloud.
you
Yeah,
will see towards the lower part or bottom part of the ring, you will see 2 glowy rocks, and one of them is the one that we get it. Cloud. And that's the rock that we find. There's one right behind it which is worthless, but you know, it's a good pointer that there is a pair.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see them on your stream. Yeah, gotcha.
I'm just gonna swap to the map real quick. Reminder, we flew through this guy here, from here, through this cloud, and now we're
So are
looking.
both of them LTDs?
I'm sorry?
Both of them are LTDs or just
What do you mean?
the two glowing ones?
No, just one. Just one.
Just one, yeah,
Just the closer one, let's say.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So this is where we fly through, and this is what. But it has 2 deposits.
Gotcha.
Prospector.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Yep. LTD's water and water. I mean, who would mine water? It's like, you know, transporting bio waste.
Yeah,
Just don't do it because
that's insult for your commander.
I'm wondering what the stream quality is overall. Is it like fluent? Fluid or because I'm not watching it.
Um,
I feel like overall it's fine. Already on the second one, right?
just last one from the first one.
Ah,
One sec.
okay.
Yeah,
That was juicy then. Oh, I see 11%. That's nice.
yeah.
9 charger. That's always nice. Funny to watch the limpets trying to catch up with you. Go away.
What is he doing? Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to offload and go grab some more. Ah.
Yeah, that was a good yield. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's still plenty left here. Flying around. Look at this, so much better. All these diamonds. Going to be rich.
Yep. Well, can't complain on cash now anyway. After buying fleet carrier, I still got 4 billions in bank. So
That's nice. You can still buy
yeah,
cutter and you know, maybe
exactly,
2.
exactly. That's my plan.
Yeah. You know, grinding those courier missions gonna be like,
Yeah, I know.
I think it's the fastest way, you know. You can always just play the game, as they say, but who has time?
Yeah.
Okay, that looks like finished.
Yeah, just waiting for collectors to sort
Um,
themselves out.
so while collect, I will switch back to our map. The next one is a little special one because it's a choroid, but it has two subsurface deposits. So the point
Oh,
is to not
nice
blow
one.
it up. So we can keep mining the subsurface deposits. So just keep in mind, don't discharge this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's basically sort of up away from the center, a little bit to the left, but you know it's all the way at the bottom of the ring, and it's a deep core, so it's pretty visible, easy to. I'm gonna start pausing here and try to get bearing. Oh, because there is one that looks like it, but it's not it. And
Yeah.
I think it's that one. It actually confused me once, twice.
One limpet.
So yeah, if I get it wrong this time, just don't beat me with the club, please.
I won't.
I think we will. I think it's not that one. Peeking at here, but then again it might. Oh, let me just have a look while we collect, because I don't think that's a choroid, even though it looks like it. But it just as well might be that. Oh, that's that one. Yes, what I thought. I think the one that or is, yeah, there it is. You can check the direction from where you are because I'm already at the next position.
Yeah, just waiting for last limpets to bring goodies.
So I'm not sure if there is line of sight. I don't think there is.
From my perspective,
Uh,
uh, you know what?
Not exactly. I mean, they're cold, but it's sort of obstructed. I mean,
Yeah, I
if you
mean on pulse wave, I can
mm,
see like slightly corner shining
yeah
behind
yeah
the one.
yeah
Like
yeah
yeah,
yeah yeah.
so
Mm.
you know you can say you can't really
Yeah.
tell
So
that's the one.
basically the pointer here is, when you see that one that looks like the core but is not a core, turn right from it and you will find the
Yeah, right.
prospect. It's funny when sometimes someone just comes here to mine, and I'm not sure if they don't follow the map because I'm not sure
Asteroid scan
otherwise come
complete.
here, but maybe they just don't happen to be here occasionally. Sometimes they blow destroyed. I'm like,
All right.
no, don't. It's like two subsurface deposits. We'll have to wait 6 days for it. It's just two, but then, still.
I wonder why it is 6 days, like no week or no, you know what I
I
mean?
don't know. Maybe it's a weekend. I just think it's 6 days.
Oh, maybe.
But I think it's six. Yeah. 6 or 7. I mean, at that point, you don't really, you don't keep track. So, yeah, let's say a week. Yeah, here it's better to choose it from the list,
Yeah, yeah.
because with all the fissures, even with the icons, cluttered. Interesting though that Konda is sort of armored from the top, but not from the bottom. We can clearly see the armor being, like, like placed on the top of the main body here.
Yeah, I mean, I like how Konda looks from the top, but the belly is
Belly is weird, yeah. Like
they could,
exposed.
yeah, they could make it less square-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Uh, but then again, maybe they have the interiors in mind.
Yeah,
But even though you could just do something a little separate, I think. I don't know. Who knows? It should be two deposits.
yeah. Oh yeah, that one was only
Hmm.
for kids. Yeah.
So, what's the load now? How far are you in?
1 sec. 214.
Nice. I think the
8.
next rock should fill you probably. You're
Yeah, I've got.
256, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so mandatory leveling. In this case, it's needed to look towards the center because we need to then turn 180 anyway. So I'm gonna shortcut it using navigation dot and swapping back to the map real quick. So we mined this guy here, and now we are going to move further away from the center, all slightly to the left, and mine this guy with deposits. This is at point 3, so we need to tilt up, pitch up a little bit. Scanner. There's actually a clue. There are 2 asteroids really close. You want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
look at the left one and fly behind it. If you can see the one that we want to mine peeking just in that, the little hole right there. You want to fly past the left one that is close with Opal, or and fly behind it. And the
Gotcha.
next one
Yeah.
in the line is the. I really done this a lot.
Well, yes, that's for sure. I mean, it like with everything, it just takes some time to practice,
Yeah, exactly. It's not that hard once you get to eyeball all of these. You kind of know what to look for. Then the map is really just a clue when you get lost or
Asteroid
disoriented.
scan complete.
Yeah, but now I've got the whole idea that you can
Hmm.
actually navigate through
Yeah,
them.
yeah. The up and down thing is probably the most challenging startup.
Mm.
Always see the hull as well. Just 3 charges, huh? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the weakest one. I hate those. It's like, what? Why are you teasing me? Where are the other
We-
2 at least?
The weak links.
Yeah, Link, exactly. Well, like when you're mining in a rest side and find the clearly belongs outside.
I just very smartly killed all my limpets. Yay.
Oh yeah, I see. You kissed the droid as well. I would nudge it, towards you, but my shield is pretty weak on it. It's really just last this resort not to blow up when I screw up.
Yeah, to be fair, this is like pure Hazres Conda, it's
Yeah,
like heavy
heavy duty.
weaponized. Yeah.
I mean, I do this in cutter normally.
Yeah, nothing can catch you.
Exactly. Also big shit there.
Mm.
I mean, sort of big. It's not, combat big, but, still pretty neat.
Yeah, I've seen so post that one guy in the cutter pushed its shields to like 11,000
Yeah, I saw that.
mega joules.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, that's nuts.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
But I mean, how long does that recharge? Like half hour?
No, I think he said in the comments it takes like 1.5 hour.
1.5 hour.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. I'm quite sure
Ooh,
that's what he said.
that's like enterprise level shit. Like, shields disabled and then they are fucked.
Yeah. Right, this one's done.
Both of them?
Uh,
I mean, both
yep,
deposits.
yeah, both
Yeah,
of them.
okay. So from here, it tends to be a little teeny tiny tricky, but don't despair. Let me just level out and find the center.
I'm at center. I think I'm leveled.
Hopefully. Yeah, you can see the blast cloud in the center being there, sort of.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so let me just swap to the map, and we're here. Now we want to basically keep distance us a little further, which means looking sort of 90 degrees to the left from the center,
90 degrees to the left
or
from
less.
this.
But you won't have the line of sight, but you will have a line of sight to the roads that will guide you to what you want. So, similar situation to previously. Can you see those two guys close together on the top part of the ring in my stream?
1 sec, because it takes a moment. Yeah, I can see them in the stream. Yeah.
So this is basically a gateway. You want to fly past them, and it will lead you to the other two that are close together, and we want to get your bearings from where
Yeah.
you are.
I can see them on a pulse wave. Yeah.
Nice. And you just basically fly past them, keep going in a straight line, and then there will be two guys opening from one top right, second one bottom left.
I think that's gonna be the last one because I'm at 240 almost.
Okay. These have 5 deposits together. These.
Cool.
So you know what? Why don't you just, if you wanna continue till the end of the route, why don't you just go offload? I will wait here, and you can continue.
You know what?
Just
Let me just check the clock because I
yeah.
still have my tea. Holy moly. Yeah, it's already 8 o'clock, so I think I'm gonna drop it off here
Okay.
because I still haven't eaten my dinner, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
No
So
problem.
I've got few limpets left, so I'm just
All
gonna
right. So just
fill up myself.
mine one. Fill it up. You still have the refinery slot, depending on your refinery, another 6 to 10 tons.
I think I've got the smallest one, which is
Well, but
6.
two aces still has 6,
Yeah, I
bins, so
think it's
that's
6, yeah.
another 6 tons. Right, so we can, wrap it out right here.
No. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, I just gonna have to do it few times and then
Yeah,
I should
yeah. I mean, I can
keep
show you the
going.
rest of this, like whenever
So
you want.
so how long does it take you to fill up your cutter here?
With the 512 tons,
Yeah.
well, that's the mentioned hour and 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Well, because you just fly from one another, because we know exactly where they are, so
Yeah,
there is basically zero prospecting time, and
yeah,
Qatar is
yeah.
pretty fast, so even if you have to cross some of these bigger distances, it's really like, takes, I don't know, half minute tops to get somewhere. Yeah, just to uh sort of finish up here. I'm gonna zoom out. So we started right here and we went through all this. Now we ended up here. So we still have like, there are 2 eggs here. So this is still, a couple hundred tons. I think at least 200 should be here. So we can do this another time.
Sure, yeah.
What you finish up the mining here. And in that mind, I think I'm gonna stop the stream now because you have all the information there up to this point.
Yeah. Cool.
Right, guys?